What are you trying to tell me for it to do? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, well, this is what my Shadow Clone Jitsu running YouTube tells me, so we are here. Maybe right, maybe wrong, moon pie, whoopie pie. Very interesting. That line of code right there, look at it, just that line of code right there is, whew, good stuff. Line of bingo. Standard model. We just cut it out here and do sovereign citizenship bingo to up, down, spin, charm, flavor, bottom, whatever. This kid definitely at the bottom. Sunny disposition coming up in the numbers. You wouldn't hear some of the other numbers, but they were privileged as shit, thinking they get away with whatever the hell they want. They'll have every single one of these. They will light up like Christmas morning. Why do we know? Why do we fall, Bruce?
The following content is provided under a Creative Commons license. Your support will help MIT OpenCourseWare continue to offer high-quality educational resources for free. To make a donation or view additional materials from hundreds of MIT courses, visit MIT OpenCourseWare at ocw.mit.
Play with me like that? I will put it in here. You think I'm scared to dance at 42? I'll play the game.
You gotta try Kachava.
I ain't scared.
Kachava is the world's healthiest all-in-one meal shake. It's made with over 70 plant-based
I'll bring out
superfoods and
thanks
nutrients.
outside.
Giving you all your essentials in one delicious meal.
Cheers!
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you.
Just
I was
water,
hanging around
2
with this thing a
scoops,
little while ago,
blend
and one of
and go.
these
A complete meal
guys.
in seconds to keep you going for hours.
I want the math.
Only the highest
With
quality
math and the
plant-based
log mill
ingredients
numbers. Right, getting in here
to
about
fuel your body and mind.
some temperature differentials at button toggle switch making
Made for health
bad
conscious people on
emulsions.
the go.
It's good. It's right hand roll.
It's
it has it,
amazing
but
what you
it's
can do
sometimes
when
not
you
what I
eat
want
healthy and feel
because I did
your
it wrong
best.
here at one of these
Join
vibrations,
thousands
and
of happy
momentums, and
customers using
probabilities, and
Kachava
collisions.
to achieve their health
And the
goals.
way that range
It all
works.
starts with changing what you put into your body.
Demo ranch and some
Click
of
the
those other
link
things
and
you're
start
doing.
today.
Getting out here to some of these classes and the Axiom, the sheet. You know what we got for the Axiom here. Where was it? Too hard. There we go. One of these things coming at you hot, danger, however that's orientated. You're looking at it. It's not just that the plane is orientated one way, it's that it might be moving in one of these directions, so you got to uniform that. You got to homogenize that in such a way. Like, oh, I got X angles first here, so I'll do that. And then to be fair as these, I'll say that it's either one of these and this, and because it's moving this way, we'll say it's that, and this is this, and it's kind of that, but this different, and the way that it's different, and but they're the same. You know, and you got to cover the range of those things, because getting it here gets you to some of this other odd, the way this thing is to this thing, or this thing to this thing. Like, oh, all those, it's like, oh, yeah, X, Y, and Zeta. You know, great, we're in the box, good. Well behaved, little danger noodle. And then that thing just explodes on you and decides it wants to misbehave and just go all crazy. Just, man, get all crazy all the time.
Well, more and more jobs are available, but who will do the work? According to the most recent data from the Labor Department, their October numbers show, get this, there's about 1.5 jobs
I was in
for
November
every
or October
worker
when I did this.
available. That's great if you're
So when
looking
I started
for a
this,
job,
I was
but it's
actually
prompting
prepping for
concerns
November.
about a continuing
And
economic
October.
recovery. Joining us now to weigh in is Job Creators Network President and CEO Alfredo
I'm
Ortiz.
sure I made a video or two about
Alfredo,
it.
thanks
If you'd like to
for
go see
joining
those
us on this New
videos.
Year's Day.
Fantastic. We have them.
Yeah, thank you.
probably
Good
around here
afternoon
somewhere.
and Happy New Year's.
Pretty sure they're on my
Same
Facebook
to you.
timeline, but
You know, the president says the economy is fantastic. Take a look at this tweet from just a couple of days ago. I believe this is from the 29th. He says, we're ending 2021 with what one analyst described as the strongest first-year economic track record of any president in the last 50 years.
do this one, or maybe John's house over here in AVE talking about the learning curve. I mean, those are good mill videos. Those are good mill videos, given what the game is. I mean, like training mods on weekly, monthly. I got another manual. You want to see it? call it the DCG. It's my dad's contract gambit on moral contracts of raises and promotion, rise over run.
Anita, you don't have to be an economist to
Funsies.
figure this one out. It is not at all what President Biden
It's a little
said in his
different.
tweet about
I mean,
one of
it's
the
going to be a little bit
strongest
different.
economic
Yeah.
records, in the past
Numbers,
50
you need a
years.
factor that
Look,
don't
the
quite
American
get
public
there
isn't
all the
buying
time,
this
but you clean them up
malarkey,
and
as
make
he
them want to
calls it.
do.
A recent Gallup poll, in fact, found that 2/3 of Americans say that the
This.
economy is
And
actually
you are
getting
this.
worse, and over 80%
You are a node
rate the
right now.
economy
You
as
just-
poor or
It's the
fair.
ball
So,
or a hash, a
look,
one or a zero,
basically
doing
President
the
Biden
ones and
is
the
ending
zeros in the
2021
correct
basically
fashion
the
and
same way he
orientation,
started
and then
2021,
not even saying that's
lying
like,
to
so you got to do
the
that every time.
American
No.
public about the economic record.
Only the times of the
again,
day when you
the
fill this
American
thing and it
public
goes
is
out
just
does
not
that number
buying
come
it
in here.
anymore.
That's a different calc.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
does
for
like
you.
to
That
use
calc
that
is
word
not for you.
malarkey, you're right.
Or at least this guy
How
maybe,
much
but
are the vaccine mandates
comes up later in the
affecting
test,
certain industries?
again.
You know, we still see the supply
Is it?
chain struggling.
No, we
Not
come
enough
up first with
workers
that.
to
I'll
keep
make
the
you learn
normal
that one
pace.
first here.
How long will that take to correct itself?
We do math the correct way around
Yeah, I
here.
mean,
We
this is a
actually
real
work this.
concern.
You'll
It's been a
forget about it
concern
because none of
the
those things will be
entire
useful
year
when you're getting your
2021 for
dick
small business
caved
owners in
in
particular.
over here.
And remember,
But
Anita,
that's
2/3
later.
of new
When's
jobs
later?
are
Wood
in the
chipper,
hands of
clean a
small
program,
businesses.
aside
So
task
when these
duties,
small
and
business
things like
owners
that
start
that
getting
need to be
worried about
graphed
their
out.
economic
And by
future,
graphed out, I
not
mean
only the
graphed
economy, but
out.
their own businesses, they're going to start pulling back. And to your point, President
Don't
Biden
have
has
that one
claimed
worked
that
out,
he
bud.
has created these
COVID.
6 million plus jobs. He didn't create these. These are just jobs that basically were
Switched
put
to a
on
straight
hold
line.
because of COVID, and people are coming back to work. We are still 4 million jobs below the pre-pandemic level. So there's
Banging
no
around in
cheering
here.
here that should be coming from the White House. We have a lot of work to do.
You know,
and
if you like
frankly,
that.
the policies that he's putting in place, which
I
is
love
driving
some mileage
inflation through
stuff,
the
that's
roof.
for sure.
I mean, we're almost at 7% on a consumer price index, which basically is what consumers pay for their goods and services.
Again, country store,
record
night
levels.
job,
And producer price index, which is
doing
what
the
producers
game,
pay for
playing
their
some night
input,
shift,
is
doing
almost at 10%.
rotation.
Remember,
This
that's
is
a
night shift
precursor
list.
to the
You know, this
consumer price
is
index. So
the main over
next
index that I
month,
made
I'm
from the
really
seat
concerned. We're
position.
looking at numbers that are
But
probably
this
7
right
to
here is
8%
actually what you'll
on the
need to fill
consumer
in
price index.
every week.
Oh my goodness.
1 through 7. Somebody's put their names in there. Could be mine. These will be the days that I work. And it's a different way to deal with time scales and models, factor in different potentials. Who did cigarettes? Why is it useful? Is it productive? I mean, task managers abound. Giving specs, 600 of them looking for work or whatever crap we're dealing with today.
Keep them there. People were very used to getting those
Yeah,
government
here's
checks
some more of
during
that.
the last
You
2
get
years of the pandemic.
the
Yeah,
which one's
a real
this?
concern is
The
something called
Lotto.
labor
This is the
labor
direct
force
form of the night that I'm
participation
doing.
rate,
I was
Anita.
in,
When
I
you
was
look at
out. Here's the
25 to
2 numbers. That's
54-year-olds,
what that
it
correlates
is
to
at
those
almost at record
positions.
level lows. And that's a real concern because that's where most of our workforce comes from.
Was it though, just
And
the
so
sign
people
in
are
that I
just
did it?
not
Oh no,
coming
I
back
checked
to
in
the
that I did it
workforce.
and then I
And a
didn't
lot
do
of
it
it really
or
was
something like that,
driven
or somebody did
by
it that night.
basically
Because
a
you would be
cultural
surprised.
shift
Come up like,
driven
well, why
by,
the numbers? Well, did
the
they do it? Did they not
Democrats
do
and
it?
Biden plans
What's their night look
basically
like? They can't
overstimulated
check in
the
a number here. How
and
busy are they
people,
every
again,
single
just
night?
don't
Is
wanna
that
go back to
important to
work.
understand
They're
in
living
actions
off
of
of their
spooky
savings. If
distances
you
run a
look at
night shift?
savings rates
5
pre-pandemic,
here, you
it was
know,
at
the
about 8%.
standard
Right now,
model
they're about
on
20, in the high 20s to low 30s. I mean, people basically say
Uh,
they have to work, and employers are really finding a hard
turn
time. Again,
off
small
a
business
lamp
owners
or
in
something,
particular,
heater, cooler, you know,
especially
the
hospitality
fifth shit, you know, but
are
you're
finding it
changing
almost
lights,
impossible
cleaning
to get workers
bathrooms,
back. And in
doing a
many
bunch of stuff,
cases,
banging
it's
around one
impacting
person
the
in a
amount of
store.
hours they
Well, you
can
don't
open,
know. And I mean,
stores
if
they can
somebody
open,
steals something,
and it's really
IEDs, all
hurting
kinds of
the
horse
industry
crap, of
overall.
just somebody's moral
Yeah,
contract signing on to
hospitality, for
COVID
certain,
or
you can really feel that when
what.
you
I
go to
mean, then you run
restaurants and
around with a
hotels.
rubbing bottle of
one
alcohol
thing
every time you
the
make a
Biden administration
transaction, and
could do in the
sometimes
new
it gets
year to
old.
help
The button
employers
doesn't
and
work on
businesses
the
across
scanner
the
because
country?
your ID's all beat, or it
Well,
just
one of
doesn't
the
work
things is we
because
really
piece
need
of
to
crap old
encourage people to get back
scanner
to
they
work. We
do at a
gotta
gas
make it
station but
not,
don't want to change over a
basically
fucking register.
economically,
Corporate or otherwise, you
viable.
fucking
People
morons
basically
get in there and
stay
did it
from
not
work.
work.
We got to make sure that the policies that are put in place really come back and are really focused on driving inflation down, which is a major issue for our small business owners. We got to make
Well,
sure
revert
that
back
things
to
like
your
the Build
Dominion,
Back Better
bro.
Act don't pass, because in there you talk about raising taxes, increasing regulations, and that's the last thing that our employers across the country, especially small business owners, need. And so what we need to do
This
is make
little
sure that
hydrogen
things
atom
like
right
that Build
here
Better Act
in
do not
S
pass,
order
and we gotta make
comparatively to
sure
P
that we
order,
stand up,
or
that small
in
business
topology
owners
to the
particularly
wobbles of
stand
that
up, because they know
hourglass.
what's working, what's not working.
I mean,
Alfredo Ortiz, we have to leave it there, but thank you so much for your insights
it's much
today.
wobble. particles in that hydrogen atom.
Thank you, you too.
It's your home.